Hey gang, Bison here. Got something I want to show you today. I've been home for the last couple weeks with my bride. Like everybody else in the world, we're just kind of laying low, hunkering down, waiting for this horrible situation to pass. I hope everybody out there has enough supplies and food, and you're all safe. And I hope at some point we can all get back to work and have some money coming back in. That would be wonderful. You know, it's funny, I started this channel back in, 2011, 2012. And I called it Bugging In because, you know, we can all prep for a million things and we never know what's coming around the corner. So I'm actually bugging in for a change, or for the first time, that is. You know, I have all these supplies to bug out, but, you know, where are you going to go? And how long can you last? You don't know what the situation is going to be. So this situation has us bugging in. So anyway, not much to say about that. We're all in the same boat. I don't want to bore you with this whole COVID-19 situation. But I have something I want to show everyone today. I picked this up several months ago at Home Depot. I actually picked up two, one for me, one for my Zima brother. You know who you are when you watch this. It's the Milwaukee 4-inch Tradesman knife. It's a fixed blade, full tang. This is what she looks like in the package. I'm going to put this to the side and show it to you out of the package. Now, I really like this knife because if you're on a budget and you don't have a fortune to spend on all the, the Essies and the Bokers and the, oh my God, the K-bars and all this other stuff that's super expensive, and you're in the budget in the area where you can afford something like this, which is $15 to $20, depending where you go, Amazon, local hardware store, Home Depot. And I like this knife because of the price point and its quality, which we'll look at in a second. And just in comparison, you know, if you are on a budget and you want a Moras are fantastic. You can get them for anywhere from like $8 all the way up to like, $50 or so, depending. Here's a Mora. But the Mora is great. Love them. Super sharp, super durable. But if you're looking for something in the same sort of price range as the Mora, but you want a beefier blade, this is why this caught my eye. Now, Milwaukee is an amazing tool brand. I am a DeWalt fanatic. I own a few Milwaukee tools, small ones, but everything else is DeWalt. We'll do a video another day on my new home workshop. This is the first official video in my workshop garage. Built a new counter. Here she is. Anyway, so here's a look at the Milwaukee Tradesman. They call it the 4-inch because it's got a 4-inch blade. It's 9.5 inches overall. Let's take her out for a second. Grip it, push here. Here's a look at the blade. Now, they don't tell you about the exact steel. We just know it's stainless. And I've seen reviews already so far on YouTube and in different forums. It's a very soft stainless steel. It sharpens very easily, and it dulls just as easy. I mean, out of the box, she's absolutely razor sharp. We'll do a test on my fur here. You can hear it coming off, and there she is. Sorry to be gross. We'll wipe that off. We'll do the thing that I absolutely hate. A little paper test. Razor sharp. It's a very, very rainy day. We'll go outside tomorrow and do some batoning tests, but double up here so I don't cut my shemagh. Very, very minimal pressure. Back and forth. And she cuts right through. Now this I picked up, really because, they call it a tradesman knife. And if any of you guys and girls out there are contractors, this is great for cutting, maybe a ceiling tile, wallboard, other stuff. But I think it's an outstanding knife to use for hunting, fishing, bushcraft. We have a nice choil down here, so when we sharpen it, we will not hit the handle. Has some nice jimping on the handle and on the blade. If you want to choke up and do some whittling. Here's a close-up of her. I don't know what the plastic is. It's pretty slick. I may put some Ranger bands on it, or a couple pieces, or a full length of inner tubing, like for bikes. Like for instance, you've seen this in my videos in the past. I got a whole pile of stuff here. I've been going through all my gear because, like everyone, I have the time. And of course, what I want is not accessible, but here it is. And here's a look at one of my Beckers. I put some inner tubing on the handle just to make it a bit more grippier. I have a whole pile of that stuff, which looks like this. Basic inner tubing, you can get it in many, many sizes. That's that, so I may put it on here for a little extra grip. Whoops. So like I said, 9.5 inches overall, full tang, choil for sharpening. You're not going to hit the handle, jimping. Now I have a pretty big hand. Here's a look at her in me. If you have a smaller hand, it may be a little difficult to grip. I don't know. We have a nice little lanyard hole here. It's flat on its edge if you need to do some hammering. Now, if I do this and you do this, I recommend putting the knife back in the sheath. We don't want any incidents. We saw this finger a few months back. Now, for some strange reason, the sheath has some jimping on it. Don't know why. Maybe it's for a little grip to kind of just hold it, and if you got to do something. Now, looking at the sheath, we got a Milwaukee on both sides, as the handle does. It's a solid molded plastic sheath. Again, I don't know exactly what the material is, but it feels pretty solid. It does have a bit of a wobble to it. Up here we do have a hole, a drain hole, in case it gets wet, water will drain out. You can see the blade poking through the tip right here, if you can see it. I'm trying to wiggle it so you can see it. There it is. Now my concern moving forward is it locks into the blade. We have 2 indentations on either side. And in here, it's got the grooves that hold it in. And she locks in. Push out here. Then you can just kind of grab it here and locks back into place. I think in time that would wear out. I think a kind of a sheath like the Mora is kind of formed where it just kind of goes in and pulls out. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. But I think this knife is a great economical alternative if you want a good bushcraft hunting field knife and you want a bit more of a beefier blade than the Mora for kind of the same price range. This is really the way to go. So it's pouring right now. I'm going to go outside if it stops for tomorrow, and we could do a little whittling test. We could do a batoning test and check out the edge retention. It's got a beautiful edge on it. Pretty impressive. I may add a little lanyard, and we may see that later or tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Alright gang, I'm going to pause this here, and then we'll go into phase 2 of the test. Stand by. Alright gang, we're back outside now. We're going to give a little batoning test. I've since put a lanyard on it since the first part of the video. Did this after I completed filming yesterday. So let's see how she fares for a little batoning test. Got my firm grip A5 cut resistant gloves on, just in case. You never know with me. Can we see that? We in frame? This is very, very hard. Let's see how she does. Very nice. Let's take a look at the blade. No evidence of any chippage. Let's continue. Still looking good. A little more. All right. Looks pretty good to me. Let's bring it around here. Just got our normal marks from batoning. No big deal. Edge looks really good. Let's see how she shaves. Can we see? There we go. Very nice. I'm very happy with this knife. It's a great, inexpensive bushcraft knife, hunting knife, fishing knife, whatever you want to do. Very comfortable. Very happy with it. So after we beat the blade up a little bit, we'll see how it cuts, you know. How the blade retention is, that is. Yeah, not bad. Happy with it. Let's take her inside now. Alright, we just did our little batoning test. Just came back in to do a few more things. So here's the blade. No issues whatsoever. No dings or dents or chips or nips or anything. Let's do a few more things. Just finished a bottle of water. Look at that. Right through. Yeah. Effortless. Wow. Still razor sharp out of the box. Here we go. Alright, let me get something to clean this off real quick. And to make the situation even grosser, blade's cleaned off. Let's see how get my post WrestleMania snacks ready. I know it's just an orange, but whatever. It's effortless. There we go. So here's the final test of the, this orange is a little old, of the Milwaukee 4-inch Tradesman knife. It's hard to pay attention to what you're doing when you're cutting stuff. Wow. Yeah, this orange has seen better days. But she did her job. Alright, gang. Thanks for watching. And if you guys or girls out there have this, let me know what you think. Let me know what you use it for. Stands up pretty well. I really like it. Alright, gang. Thanks for watching. Bye, and out.